Hi guys, it's Anthony again, coming back to you for one more video for the with regards to the NARL. This time is some important rumours in regards to a star player from all over the world. If you're liking all this content, please like and subscribe. I will get back to you, and I wonder what that's got to do with something. I don't know. Anyway, so the reason why I'm going through this video today is because there's been some rumours for a massive Rugby League star, a Daily M winner, over the last few days. This has been reported by the Daily Telegraph Australia. It has been rumoured, but we'll take it all with a pinch of salt because it's a yearly thing. It's starting to become with this player, with there's rumours from a different competition that he was going to join for the Rugby League. And that player was Ben Barber. Yes, the mercurial fullback who played for St Helens last time and in Rugby League. And it's saying that the New York Rugby League club have put a formal bid to a 5-man NARL panel in regards to Ben Barber and the positives that it could spin for the club, as it is a big marquee signing. I'm looking at it in two ways in this front. It's either a big payday, which is possibly going outside of their remit with their salary cap, which is reported at $300k a year, or $300,000 a year. So going off that, as because the NARL are, if they don't have indeed have, if indeed they have had this this 5-man panel, there might be some questions to ask. So, to negate any transgression, shall we say, if Mr. Barber does join the club, there is again, it's rumoured that there will be a monetary bond to the put to the club for them to pay as a fine if there are any transgressions from Mr. Barber. So the NIRL has got these concerns. He is, but they do know that he's a top flight player. Mercurial, as I said before, and I'll get the words out properly. And he also has a lofty profile with being a Daily M winner in the NRL, being a winner in St Helens in the Rugby League, playing in French Union. So all that intrigue may transfer into views on for the actual league itself, no matter who's actually playing. As I said, we do take this as a pinch of salt because Mr. Barber was subject to some rumours last year with the Spanish Rugby League. They were saying that they were looking into the option of signing him. Whether that has gone, whether that went the wayside because of the financial package, the level of the league, or even just COVID-19, I do take it as with a pinch of salt, so that we can be a bit sceptical on Mr. Barber's move to the North American Rugby League. It would be a move that would be welcomed by the leagues if they do have that monetary bond, so that they have the security and the lawyers in place and the option to nullify his contract at any time, something like that. I don't know. It's just rumours at this point. It'd be nice for the league to get someone with that calibre in the building, no matter which club it is. But it has to be tempered, as rumours should be. Next week we could see, I don't know, Greg English has torn up his contract with Warrington and he's gone over there. No, I'm not sure that this signing would happen, but there are positives and negatives with every signing, and as I said, it is just rumours at this point. Okay. So another little bit of information came from the actual article as well, which was kind of a blindside, and I'm taking this as a pinch of salt also, because it was just like a throwaway comment at the end of the actual structure, and I've not had any other sites or people from the North American Rugby League confirming this on any social media or any of the websites. According to the Australian Daily Telegraph, they are the NARL teams are supposed to have all their players all fully signed up and rosters completed by the 1st of June 2021, ready for the season 19 days later. So looking at that, it's given from the time of this recording, there's 53 days until the teams are put together, and then 19 days to prepare. Yes, they need a bit more time together, but I think that the beneficial is just to keep the rosters open at this point and register a certain amount every at the of the squad ready for the season, with places that can be interchanged via league approval. Maybe 25 in the squad, 25 in the initial squad, and then 30 for development players. For instance, people like Monte Gaddis at Cleveland is, should I say, actively looking for players via the streets of Cleveland, basically. Former NFL student athletes, crossover athletes from rugby union, anywhere, to get the numbers together. Yes, he'll be looking into experienced players in the future, but for the makeup of this team. But if they're just going to flood in players that have no real semblance and giving them a limit for the season, it might dissuade some people from actually playing the actual sport, which would be a shame. So yeah, the interchangeable part. Say there was a crossover for the USARL yes, we'll stick with the USARL. Say that the teams have decided to use that as the B grade. They couldn't promote the players from internally to make up the numbers for any injuries or anything like that. So any squads that are that thin, don't have the players between by the 1st of June, might be penalised early on if the catastrophic injuries come along. I hope that that's not the case. As I said, it's a rumour from the Daily Telegraph Australia. So I want to find out more in regards to that, and I hope you guys are asking these questions too, because the 1st of June is like I said, only 53 days away from the time of this recording, and by the time it goes out, it's going to be 45 days away. Just around a month and a half. What can you say? It's not enough. Well, they need to get the squads together as soon as possible, but they don't want to put restrictions just because some teams might be battered about 40-0, 80-0, because like the previous rumour, if they get the players of Ben Barber's calibre, or even if there's a team that is full of players that have no rugby league experience other than a few tune-up games. That's another question. Are they going to have tune-up games, or is it just inter-squad? I think the only ones that might benefit from that are the teams like Atlanta, or even Boston 13s if they're players that have come back from previous seasons. So we need to ask these questions. I'm very hopeful for the Rugby League in North America being a pay-for-play sport, because it can kick on as something else, but they can't do the restrictions this early in their inaugural season. yes, I know it's setting out a template for the future, but for the inaugural season, maybe step back a little from that. Maybe use those plans in the future so that they can get the players tuned into the sport, getting them experience, and then if they're not experienced enough, and the USARL going on, alpha players to play for them. Use them as their B grade. These guys need some tune-ups. They're good athletes. They know the basics, the fundamentals. They just need some game time so that they can last the full 80 minutes. Who knows? Anyway, that's me for part 2. I'll be back part 3 with a little bit more information away from the article where I got this information from. Hi, one more bit of information. It's an old article back at CBC's .ca's website in regards to the 14-team Pro North American team league formation. It comes from a little bit of information for Bob Jowett, chairman of the Canadian Rugby League Association. It said that the NARL group has got his group's full support, given the condition that the teams joining the new league is supporting grassroots development. He says the formation of the North American Rugby League professional rugby league competition has long been discussed and is considered a key progression in the sport. He said, Perez has said, while it's back to Eric Perez as well in the article, while the new league will feature international players, it will have a major focus on domestic talent. That will be a steep learning curve, given that how few North Americans currently play the game. So yeah, they are right in the information, as we've just alluded to in regards to the roster situation. But I do know that we've got information around the Canadian side, the three-team tournament that's been going on for them three. But if I'm led to believe correctly, Eric Perez has decided that for the Ottawa team, regarding this one tournament, he wants there to be 15 to 18 players who are Canadian born and descent to play in the squad for Ottawa. That way, he's getting a core foundation in place for when they have their B team at this point in the North American Rugby League in 2022. There was also some dates in regards to the Ottawa Aces joining, well, not the actual joining, I mean a combine and a playoffs for their 2021 Canadian Cup Series. They reported on the 8th of April that their combine will be a initial 5 to 6 week paid trial period. If selected, you'll be invited to join the club. Paid trial period, and at the end, if you're successful, you'll be awarded a full professional contract with the club for 2022. This trial includes playing in the Canadian Cup versus Toronto Wolfpack. This is on Ottawa Aces' own website, ottawaaces.com. Elite combine and tryouts for Canadian athletes. The exact number is 16 professional conference, 2 Canadians for the 2022 season. Whether that's going into the NARL or going to the RFL League One tier. It'll be invitation only trials in summer of 2021. The exact date has not been put forward on this, but any Canadian based athletes who have a passing interest in the sport, or have wanted to play the sport, or have been to Lamport Stadium to watch the Toronto Wolfpack, email info@ottawaaces.com. It's all on their website about that information, about everything that you need. So basically, you need your name, your address, your telephone contact details like telephone number and email, and also a little bit of your background in regards to sporting prowess, what sports you have played, your age obviously, and if you have played, for instance, rugby league or union before, what position you played, so that they can match you up into that sort of position. The other item I would say as well is if the NFL players would also get in touch, because the Canadian Football League players get in touch for if they have a spare time, shall we say, to play another sport, are allowed to, or even if they're former college athletes that didn't get there, give them all the information that you have for when you played, your win-loss record, who you were coached by, what position you played at American football, or Canadian football, so that they can see if you're successful. They're welcoming everybody, so it may be just on spec. They may only have 16 applications, they may have 32, they may have 100. But get in touch. You never know, you could be part of this revolution, this new Rugby League tournament. You could be playing at 2 stadiums on TV. I think CBC.com are actually showing it on their app. And the possibility to playing in 2 leagues if the plans still are going ahead. You also need to have a passport as well. Let them know that. May come into your favour for going over to the UK and playing the UK teams. So that is 3 little bits of information. I'll get back to why there's a gazelle over my shoulder. Well, I have been looking at some merchandise, shall we say, for this channel, and also it's a name as well for the channel. And I have come across the channel is going to be called Held Dominance. Yes, I know. It's just a play on when the referee is calling a tackle. You'll hear a sting. I'll hopefully get that together in the next few days, few videos. I don't know. I need to get some time and learn how to do that myself, you see. But I have got some merchandise, and Gazelle Sports in Falmouth, Bolton, have been kind enough to create that for me, at a cost obviously. I will be releasing the pictures of the actual merchandise on Twitter. You may have already seen them, so you're welcome to get in touch. And they're not for sale yet, as I will have to get a shop up and running somewhere, but I am going to call this for the first when I get to 100 subscribers, I will give out 10 of the new t-shirts. They are blue and navy blue, royal blue and navy blue, and they're very, very nice. And I'll also deliver them out for free. I will pick those 10 at random out of the 100 subscribers, and I'll ask them to contact me on Twitter as a direct mail, give me their shirt size, and I will get that out to them free of charge, just for supporting this channel. You must spread the word yourself, share, like, subscribe. Get me to 100 subscribers so you can get these t-shirts. You'll see that. Have a look on my Twitter page, AntJH at 1981. Sorry, AntJH 1981. So that you guys can get some of that lovely merch. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share the hell out of this video so that you could be one of the 10 lucky recipients of some free merchandise. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Bye now.